Are no-caller ID numbers always spam or telemarketers?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing the question, are no-caller ID numbers always spam or telemarketers? Many of us have received calls from numbers that don't show up on our caller IDs, leaving us wondering whether it's a legitimate call or just another annoying telemarketer. So, let's dive in and explore this topic in detail.
Understanding no-caller ID numbers.
To begin, let's understand what a no-caller ID number is. A no-caller ID number refers to a phone call where the caller deliberately hides their phone number from appearing on the recipient's caller ID display. Instead of showing a specific number, the display may show no caller ID or unknown.
Reasons for no-caller ID numbers.
There are various reasons why someone may choose to hide their caller ID. 1. Privacy concerns. Some individuals, especially those who value their privacy, may choose to hide their caller ID to maintain anonymity. 2. Legitimate calls. Not all no-caller ID calls are spam or telemarketing calls. In some cases, government agencies, medical professionals, or businesses may block their caller ID for specific reasons, such as protecting sensitive information. 3. Spoofing. Unfortunately, caller ID spoofing has become prevalent, allowing scammers to manipulate their caller ID information to make it appear as if the call is coming from a different number. This technique is commonly used by spammers and telemarketers to deceive recipients.
Evaluating no-caller ID calls.
Now, let's discuss how we can evaluate whether a no-caller ID call is likely to be spam or a telemarketer. 1. Frequency. If you receive numerous calls from no-caller ID numbers within a short period, it might be an indication of spam or telemarketing activity. Legitimate callers typically don't hide their caller ID consistently. 2. Content and behavior. Pay attention to the content and behavior of the call. Does the caller immediately try to sell you something without proper introduction? Are they using aggressive or threatening language? These can be signs of spam or telemarketing calls. 3. Context. Consider the context of the call. If you're expecting an important call from a business or service, they might choose to hide their caller ID for valid reasons. However, if you're not expecting any calls and receive a no-caller ID call, it's more likely to be suspicious.
Dealing with no-caller ID calls.
If you receive a no-caller ID call and suspect it to be spam or a telemarketer, here are some steps you can take. 1. Don't answer. If you don't recognize the number and suspect it might be spam, it's best to let the call go to voicemail. Legitimate callers will often leave a message. 2. Block the number. If you consistently receive unwanted calls from a specific no-caller ID number, you can block it on your phone. Most smartphones have built-in options to block calls from unknown or private numbers. 3. Report the call. If you believe the call is a scam or telemarketing attempt, you can report it to the appropriate authorities or your local consumer protection agency. This can help prevent others from falling victim to similar calls. In conclusion, not all no-caller ID numbers are necessarily spam or telemarketers. While some people choose to hide their caller ID for legitimate reasons, others may misuse this feature for malicious purposes. It's important to evaluate each call individually, considering factors such as frequency, content,